What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JP's on the keys in this either video today, and I got a different video for y'all today. Like, I know I did a community post. Like, all the videos on community posts, I'm pushing them a day back. So if you want to watch Rise and Damp, I'm dropping that tomorrow. Okay, everything's just gonna get pushed a day back because I needed a break on Monday because I wasn't feeling the best. But we're back, and we're back in full form. Ricky Gervais roasting women for, anything with Ricky Gervais, Pilkington. I can't even say it. Carl Pilkington. I'm going to watch. Without further ado, let's just get to us. Leave a like if you enjoyed that. Subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on my post notifications because YouTube be tripping. They don't like to send notifications out even though people got the bell on. I don't know why, but they be tripping. But let's get it.
I never knew you were this weird.
Really?
Because you've kept it. We worked together for a couple of days.
I know.
You're absolutely mental.
In a nice way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so.
Yeah, right.
I feel sorry for them, right? No, I do. Particularly fat women, because fat is a feminist issue. Men get fat and we just go, fuck it, all bought and paid for, We don't come under the same constraints of society, whereas women are inundated with images of how you should be, size 0 models, this diet, that diet, look like this, keep your man. And they make such an effort, don't they, fat girls? They've always got lovely hair, aren't they? They're always having their hair. They've all got lovely hair. Always got lovely hair. Always got those lovely false nails, haven't they? They make an effort. Anything but jogging, right? They love high heels, don't they? They think it makes their legs look less. It doesn't. It just... You can just hear them coming now.
Oh my...
I don't want any fat people to feel uncomfortable at one of my gigs, so next time, buy 2 seats. I'm Joe, shut up. Our next presenter is the Queen of Pop. Not you, Elton. Sit down. She's all woman. I'll give you some clues.
Oh, I know he was mad as a mug when he did that. He was like, what are you talking about, man?
She's always Vogue. She's a material girl. And she's just like a virgin. Please welcome Madonna.
If I'm still just like a virgin, Ricky, then why don't you come over here and do something about it? I haven't kissed a girl in a few years. On TV.
I trended on Twitter that day. I trended. I wasn't even there. Nothing to do with me. Because people were saying, what would Ricky Gervais have said? What would have happened to Ricky Gervais? Well, nothing. And I said this live. I said nothing would happen to me because I wouldn't have told a joke about his wife's hair. I'd have told a joke about her boyfriend, and that was the joke. But someone from the press was in, and then that got put in the press. So I trended again. So I try and keep my mouth shut unless it's work, like at a gig. And all these people saying, no, it was joking about... Someone said it was joking about her disability. Well, I'm going a bit thin, so I'm disabled. I can park right up next to Tesco's now. And I'm fat. That's a disease, isn't it? I'm fat and balding. I am... I should get fucking benefit. But actors aren't just loved here in Hollywood, they are loved the world over because they're recognisable. You can be anywhere. You could be in the third world, okay, and you get a glimpse of a Hollywood star and it makes you feel better, okay? You could be a little child, a little Asian child with no possessions and no money, but you see a picture of Angelina Jolie and you think, oh, Mummy.
my. Yo, I've always found it weird how like they try to adopt these children from like third world countries and like try to Americanize the mess out of them. I always felt that was kind of weird. Like the same dudes that's like, oh, I can't find any women, I'm gonna go overseas to find a woman. Like, well, that sounds kind of like this. I don't know. I don't really like the fact that these her and Brad Pitt was adopting all these random children from Africa and all these other third world countries. Oh, look at this poor little disadvantaged child. Like, oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Thank you. Let's get on with it before NBC replaced me with Jay Leno.
For everybody, you went to the Achilles heel of everybody. Like when you tell a woman who's, that it's, she looks old, that just hits a woman deep in the...
Who did I say that to?
I think you said something about the Sex and the City women, like about...
I said it was airbrushed, and I said we know how old you are, girls. I saw one of you in an episode of Bonanza.
Okay.
No, I was saying, why lie? There's nothing wrong with being 50 or looking 50.
But you're not a woman. I get you.
I don't think you lose your sensuality at 50. But as I say,
that's right. What's wrong with that? Okay, you 50 years old. Like, why is it? I want to look young forever. Well, you don't. Sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying? Embrace your age. I'm tired of these people who 55 trying to hang around people who 20 and 25 trying to act like they. Bro, act your age. Just like the same thing when you see the old 4-year-old dude trying to hang around teenagers talking about he an OG. Bro, get you some actual friends. Stop grooming these little teenagers. Get you some actual friends.
I'm going to be nice tonight. I've changed. Not as much as Bruce Jenner, obviously. Now Caitlyn Jenner, of course. What a year she's had. She became a role model for trans people everywhere, showing great bravery in breaking down barriers and destroying stereotypes. She didn't do a lot for women drivers, but...
Oh man.
Welcome to my show. It's not a show. There's no dancers or jugglers. It's basically a bloke talking, which is a...
Oh yeah, and plus that joke, of course, you can't talk about any type, but you can't talk about certain people because a lot of the stuff in Hollywood is agenda driven, so you can't talk about certain people because they're going to try to come at you. And I think they was really trying to get him out of here for that too. Like, it's literally a joke. You have him up here every year to joke. Like, you're like, well, you can tell jokes, but don't tell jokes that are too bad. That doesn't make sense. Why are you gatekeeping comedy? Like, that's why I like Richard Pryor back in the 70s and Dave Chappelle and Earthquake and all them old school comedians, because it's like, he's a comedian. He's going to say something that's probably going to get on your nerves. But that's the point. Like,
essentially what stand-up comedy is, isn't it? A bloke talking. Sexist. What about all the funny female comedians? Like, No, right. No. I'm not doing that. Okay, right.
You got to give Monique her credit, though. Monique and some more. Those are some very good female comedians. I can't give them their credit, but I don't know of any, like, it's not even me not researching, because I watch stand-up comedy all the time. I just haven't found any.
That was irony, okay? There's going to be a bit of that throughout the show. See if you can spot it, okay? Now, that's when I say something I don't really mean for comic effect, and you as an audience, you laugh at the wrong thing because you know what the right thing is. It's a way of satirising attitudes. Like that first joke, I used the old-fashioned sexist trope that women aren't funny. Now, in real life, I know there are loads of funny women. Like, I did it again. Well spotted. Good. No, but there are. Dame Edna Everage. Eddie Izzard. She's brilliant, isn't she? She's not only a great comedienne, she's She's also a great actress, isn't she? She was brilliant in that thing as that man.
I was really bad in love till you rise, yeah.
How do you feel about the American Office being better than the British version? Rich.
Now I can see in color what it was, yeah.
Alright. I'll leave you with the tweet of the year. Dumb atheist, why quote Richard Dawkins? He's just with a wheelchair. People think I say offensive things purely for the joy of upsetting people. This is not the case. I do it for the money.
Believe that I was here on my own.
I saw a documentary back in England about this woman who was £350 because she ate 10 burger and fries a day. That'll do it. 10 separate meals of burger and fries. 10 separate trips to McDonald's, right? In a cab. Oh, didn't even walk that. Wasted calories, okay? So, to stop her eating these meals, they wired her jaw together. So she liquidized 10 burger and fries a day. Now she's on burger smoothies. Now she's not even chewing. That used up 3 calories. So lo and behold, she gets fatter. So they admitted her to have that thing done where you staple your stomach together. And she's sitting there in hospital, looking all depressed. Well, you can't eat for an hour before an operation, can you? Lank hair, smock. Christ knows where they got that, right? And she said, it's a really dangerous procedure, but it's the only option left.
I know.
1, jogging. You don't even walk. Right. Salad. You don't like the taste. 3, 9 burger and fries a day. It's a start, isn't it? It's a starter to her. Jesus. We have some fat people in Britain, but you, like everything else, are the gold medalists of that as well, right? You'd win that in the Olympics. I saw this episode of Jerry Springer. It was called Jerry Springer Saves the World's Fattest Man. You've got to watch that. So he's there going, okay, let's try and save this guy's life. He's got a heart of gold as well. He's like me, right? So, so it cut to this guy at home in his house. They couldn't bring him to the studio. They had a camera crew there. And I say house, he was in a trailer, obviously. And he was. He was like a big blob on the bed. He sort of filled the trailer. He looked like an uncooked souffle.
Oh my God.
And you could just see like his eyes in this doughy mess. And he was going, I don't want to die, Jerry. I don't want to die. And I felt sorry for him. I got over that. But, and I said, how much do you weigh? And he weighed 1,000 pounds. 1,000 pounds. Now my point is this. When he weighed himself one day and he was, say, 500 pounds, didn't he think then that was a lot? Didn't he go, that's a lot? For a human. For what is essentially a land mammal, that's a lot. I'll only have 8 breakfasts today.
See, but like, the one thing of... Yeah, one thing about that one thing about Angelina Jolie, it was hilarious. See, I like Ricky Gervais because he doesn't compromise who he is. Like, he says what he says, and if you feel a certain way, you feel me? That's really how a lot of people are, but they really can't say that because they know that, in the society now, they're ultra sensitive. We have to, you know what I'm saying? We can't hurt people's feelings, you know what I'm saying? We can't say something that might upset somebody. Oh, they upset somebody. Like, I would understand if it was like a little kid, but like a grown adult, and you're all in your feelings over what somebody said. Like, bruh, you like, come on, man. Like, come on. But anyway, thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to turn on my post notifications if you haven't already. Please be safe. Stay on the grind. I'm out. Peace.